So guys, according to this headline, it says Vatican officials block Seyi Tinubu from greeting Pope Leo in Rome. So guys, there's been this uproar on the social media, as Seyi Tinubu was seen rejected, as he attempts to greet the Pope. This was coming after his father, the president of Nigeria, greeted the Pope, and Seyi Tinubu wanted to follow suit. Guess what? One of the officials said no, no, no. So guys, in case you don't know, Nigerians have been reacting on how Tinubu is running this country as a family affair. Now we have the office of the First Lady, which is not constitutionally backed. We have the office of the First Son, which is not constitutionally backed. You can imagine Tinubu going to greet Pope. Seyi Tinubu followed as per. Is he even the vice president? So a whole lot of buzz goes on the social media. Now, let me just read out one or two reactions coming from Nigerians, because guess what? This tweet, this video you just watched has generated a whole lot of reactions. Now, this person said, after beating a man black and blue and threatened to off him, he went to shake a brand new Pope's hand. So somebody say, this Nance president, whatever, that after beating the Nance president, black and blue, he went to shake the hand of a brand new Pope. That's what this person said. And another person said, Seyi Tinubu is becoming a nuisance, And another person said, it's not national embarrassment job, embarrassment for all Ronus. So a whole lot of reactions after Seyi Tinubu, was seen denied access to the new brand Pope. Honestly. Now, there's this basket going on between the very dark man and Seyi Tinubu because of this Nance president, This man was beaten. He said he was offered millions so that, he will work in their favor. He rejected that money, and guess what? A whole lot of allegations around Seyi Tinubu and the rest of them. Now, the very dark man has added his voice. He said, pata pata, they will take him to jail. It's better he speaks. Now, take a look at this and let me know your honest reaction, as to what is happening in Nigeria and how Tinubu is running the Nigerian government as if it's a family something. Just take your time and watch this video and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Now, take a look.
Alright, so you see this video is straight to Seyi Tinubu, and I swear to God, I don't care. You understand? Now, Seyi Tinubu to the president's son, the truth be say, in this whole thing that your name is being mentioned, if to say in an advanced country, by now you suppose the interrogation room. But I understand that the country's law does not work, and then it is about who is more influential. But you see me, I will always talk. What is the worst that can happen? They'll come kidnap me again, use a mask, cover my face, I be blindfold, carry me, go drop for underground cell. That's the highest they can do. Or worst case scenario, wow, very dark man don't go, another one will come up, because eventually I will still die. Do you understand? Now, Seyi Tinubu, the reason why I'm speaking out, it is because of this guy. And I hear now, say this guy, now, according to the story, allegedly saying they for DSS cell. Do you understand? And that's why I have a problem. This guy came out to make a very serious allegation that you are giving instructions to people that they should buy him, and if they buy him, you instruct the Inspector General of Police to clean it up. That is a very serious allegation. He also made mention of these people in this position: the Minister of Youth, the MD of NTA, the SSA to the President on Student Affairs, SA to the Minister of Defense, and one name called Ladoja. Do you understand? Now, coincidentally, I was arrested by EFCC for some charges, and I'm out again. The day I came out was the same day they said the guy had apologized. No problem. From nowhere again, the guy filed a lawsuit against 3 people, and your name, Seyi Tinubu, was still mentioned in it. Do you understand? I will read it, make everybody see it. Like I said, anything we want to make it happen. Now, as you can see here, people, it says between Comrade Atiku Abubakar Isa and number 1, the director of the Directorate of State Security Service, DSS, the director of NTA, and Mr. Seyi Tinubu. Do you understand? Now, Seyi Tinubu, another thing I want to let you know, for your name to even come in the mix of this whole thing, it is a shame and it is a disgrace that the president's son, we go use in time to do something we go benefit the people. Now, this kind of thing, your name, they come up on. It is a disgrace and a shame. If nobody go talk am, I go talk am. I never chop any politician money for this country. I clean die. and I get the platform and I go speak up when somebody's right is being abused or when somebody's being oppressed. Now, the guy don't file lawsuits against you now. Somebody will come out to apologize, don't come file lawsuit. Next thing, with the year say the guy they lost. Next thing, with the year say allegedly say they see firearm for your hand. It is not fair. Abuse of power is clearly being in place some way, somehow. By who, I don't know. But until these people that are being mentioned in the guy's previous video, until they clear themselves, then this is rubbish. Wanna let the guy they go. You people are lucky Nigerians don't ask questions because they cannot put your name in something like this and you go see the waka and everybody don't forget about the thing. It's nonsense, bro. People should let the guy go. Whoever is holding that guy, let him go. If you say the guy is lying, make una go court. He has already filed a suit. If he's lying, you people have the money to afford the best stands. Take a stand here. Then if the guy they lie, then the guy go apologize or una give him in punishment for defaming you. But no be say somebody talk something, the person go miss. Now me say very soon, say me self go miss. That's what it means. It means I go miss very soon. Yes, it means say me self they go soon pick me very soon. I feel they work out tomorrow now. They'll come frame me with something because I did talk. When I said the guy they lie, okay, yes, you people should prove it. Want to know what happened? They cannot come and make such allegation that you say me person, made a pipe person and inspector, Inspector General of Police go clear the mess, and everybody did quiet about him. It's wrong. And like I said, it's a disgrace and an embarrassment that your name is coming up in something like this as a president's son. If anybody know if you talk, me go talk. I not dey fear anybody. Nobody life. My life not there anybody hand. My life not go down the day. At the end of the day, worst case scenario, wah! You don't go. And this one, I want to tell all those Nigerians when they talk, say, I'm very dark man. Because I hear that a lot. And anytime all these people, when I know, all these big men won't advise me, they'll say, these Nigerians you are fighting for, if anything happens to you tomorrow, they'll move on. The Pope just died. When the Pope died, was the world on standstill? Everybody have moved on. There's a new Pope. There's nothing special about very dark man or any other human being on earth. Jesus Christ, bye, everybody don't move on. My name of the year. Michael Jackson, one of the most famous name where they ever enter this world. He bye, everybody move on. Yaradua, bye, everybody move on. So there's nothing special. When people say that, I always wonder why you people are so dumb. Because it sounds dumb. Now the talk where they bring to make everybody fear. If anything happens to you, Nigeria will move on. Everybody will move on. Even if the president said bye today, everybody will move. Even if Donald Trump bye today, everybody will move on. There's nobody on this earth where go bye where the world will stand on a pause. What is wrong is wrong. My fear is for 2026, 2027. That's my fear. Anybody will talk during that period, boom, they go move you. The allegations the guy made are very strong. Clear your names. He said, when I promise, when I won't give 100 million to support Tinubu, he's saying all they do. And because he's in charge of a lot of students across Nigeria, and as the president of those students, you people know that he commands some form of legion. Next to una beat and harass and record in nakedness, according to him, then una the blackmailer. His friend also came out to say, yes, they saw Seyi Tinubu there. And he told the manager of West Scouting that the manager of West Scouting should not let them do their events there. All these things are allegations. I know they there. I am not there. My analysis are based off on the allegation that was made. So what do you need to do? You clarify. I beg. And to DSS. Una be big name, una fit do and undo for this country. Una get spy, una fit catch anybody for this country. My only thing I want to say to you people is this. Back in the day, even me myself, we won't join DSS back in the day. Because of what we know DSS for. DSS will only move you when it concerns the piece of national security. That's when we know see DSS, they move. You know if you see DSS. Nowadays, they will say, DSS carry person. One big man talks and make DSS pack person. Then they even use DSS, they do bouncer. Now they use DSS, they do security. DSS. That's what abuse of power have done to Nigeria. DSS. Some people will carry DSS, they open their doors. DSS. DSS will be say, if you see them, you go no say more. You don't pass, be careful. Now, But it's Nigeria. DSS, whoever the DSS, now just the truth at the talk, oh. Don't go find me, carry you. Do you understand? Don't go find me, carry. Now the truth I tell you, if you pay una, me pay una. Now just the truth. But the point is this, wanna let that guy go. Let him go. Face him in court. Seyi and whoever they call for that thing, where no say the verse, let him go and face him in court.
Very dark man. You see, say I carry mic for you. Because you know, say me I know your English. So the English we I know here. So I won't talk and make them just say a little while where I understand how we speak so that people go understand. Very dark man, first of all, you have made a different two video less than 24 hours. You are repeating yourself in that same video. If you are talking to Seyi at the back, you are begging him that you want to be with him, and you like what he's doing, come out, tell people. That's number one. Number two, you are saying that when the same day they release you from EFCC, is that same day the guy make an apology video. Who are you? Something they heard.
Alright, so Lege Miami, let me address everything you said in this video. You say I don't make two videos and I repeat the same thing. That is what advocacy is. You understand? You go talk about the thing until results come out. You create awareness around the issue. And results is already started coming out because through Isaac Fayoshe, I think Seyi Tinubu sent him a message saying, message received. I don't know his current whereabouts or if he's in detention, but we will look into it. So Seyi Tinubu, according to him, he said he will look into the issue of Abubakar Issa. So hopefully, Abubakar Issa will be released, hopefully very soon. You understand? That's what advocacy is. Now, that's number one. Number two, you say, I dey look for Seyi, say I won't be with Seyi. Seyi na girl? Is Seyi a girl? Where did they look for her, they won't be with? Is it Tolani Badge that if I get chance, I say I go knock her? Is that who Seyi is? Say I want to be with Seyi, I want to be his friend. What do I want to be friends with Seyi for? I never want to know any politician in this country. What's my business with them? Do I look like you? Do I look hungry to you? Do I look like somebody that is desperate for wealth? I am not. I don't need nobody's connection. All I do is to speak and advocate. Do you understand? For the right things to be done, using my platform. That's what I do with my platform. For crying out loud, I'm supposed to be making a lot of money with my platform. But instead, I mean, they even spend. I did in debt as I did talk to you, which I go pay with my own hard-earned money. So calm down. Nobody won't meet Seyi. Who is Seyi when I go on meet? Let's take my business down. Is the son of the president. So what? So what? Wait till you feel say Seyi won't give me today. I'm trying to understand. A house? A car? What? Millions? Billions? What do I need those things for? They say success is relative. What do you see as successful? They say maybe I define their correct. What you see as successful is not what I see as successful. Material things is not for me. It's not what I see as successful. The betterment of other people's life. When I see things they happen, Nigeria they progress. Those kind of things I want. But of course, you know you don't reach the age. Very soon you go reach that age. Once you clock 40 now, this your foolishness will be forever. Once you don't reach 40 now, lege, that's the end. And you get picking. That's the problem. Do you understand? So I don't need Seyi for nothing. I don't want to be a politician. I'm not interested in it. I have the platform that God give me. Followers plenty. The message they go. Things are being done. That's what is important. So calm down. Nobody will drag Seyi with you. And Seyi is not a girl, okay? Thank you very much. And then you said something like this.
Where I don't say anything, I don't go say anything. Now, when you and I see one-on-one. Now, when me and you and I see one-on-one. Now, when you and I see one-on-one. If you jab me one-on-one. Don't worry.
You don't talk anything, when you and I see one-on-one, what you go do? Talk now. Talk. Just talk am. Why you dey fear? Talk am. Me say by the wait for the day when me and you go see one-on-one. You understand? And when you know go deal with all those people that they carry around as a president friend. People they carry around. So you believe now, say if you see me one-on-one, you go follow me talk. Elege. You go be the first father where go raise speaking without teeth. complete 32 sets, you'll be the first father in Nigeria where you go do them. You go lost all of them. You go lost all of them. And if it's short for you now, we go play neutral. No, you know go happen for Abuja, you know go happen for Lagos. Choose any state of your choice. No, we no go choose any Yoruba state. Do you understand? We'll take it neutral. We'll not choose any Yoruba state. We'll not choose any South states. Just find a neutral states. No security, nothing. You stand with me one-on-one. You'll be the first father where you go raise a pikin without seats. One seat. Messi go say, Daddy me. Oh, remember. Now, if you go even shame to talk to, you better be careful. Else you're gonna learn and you will learn the hard way. As they feed you, they chop, just they do and they go. Don't bring that nonsense to my place, okay? Seyi. What's it concern? Thinking that everybody they fire politics body. Come on, bro.
Very dark man. You see, say I carry mic for you. Because you know, say me I know your English. So the English we I know here. So I won't talk and make them just say a little while where I understand why we speak so that people go understand. Very dark man, first of all, you have made a different two video less than 24 hours. You are repeating yourself in that same video. If you are talking to Seyi at the back, you are begging him that you want to be with him and you like what he's doing, come out, tell people. That's number one. Number two, you are saying that when the same day they release you from EFCC is that same day the guy make an apology video. Who are you? Something they heard. Who be now? Who be you? Who are you? Who you be? Who will you be? The madness will just start. The madness will not start from inside our Adubo, inside Lagos, inside Shomolu where we don't start. You just come out. Don't worry, we go give you back to back. Don't worry, I'm coming. You know, say I don't see na hand. I don't see na hand. One place, but I killed and I get lucky. I don't want to bust some heads. I just did. I did my day. You know, say you have make a different video that what you don't have a proof. You have make a different video what you don't you don't have a proof. Different ones. That one they aside for you. Don't understand. Remember, my own lawyer na boxer. My own lawyer na boxer. If you reach court before you enter the court alone, orí agbóná, orí ẹ agbóná, orí ẹ máa gbóná, ó máa gbóná. Me myself, no worry. That one aside. Number two, you are saying that you never chop inside politician money before. I know that is your problem. You want to have rank? No. See, let me tell you something. Now, some youth, a part of one youth, they follow you. The youth will say they don't get sense. Now, that part of that youth, they follow you. Some youth today, they are educated, they are responsible, they will not follow you because you are not real. Do you understand? You to go see cut into two. Yes, you to go see cut into two. Do you understand? Oh, she will where they go up and down. Continue. And again, you know, I warn you that don't stop mentioning Seyi name. This guy you are talking about, guy come out and make an apology video. If they don't do anything, now you this Olebruku with the advocate, you this nonsense advocate, you go all Instagram. I don't even want to qualify your personality in the industry. I don't know. Is it that you discover that if there's nothing there, they should have arrest the guy by now. Shall you understand? I don't go say anything. Just take time. People waiting on back. I don't go say anything. I don't go say anything. Now,
when you subjectivize the truth and when you are constantly shifting meanings, the person in Britain, the British politician, he knows that there are laws and he knows that when he is caught, he will pay. He knows that nobody will bend that rule for him. Maybe they will bend the rule for Andrew. Yeah. royal member of
Protestant
the
royals.
member of the royal family. They might bend the rules for him, but nobody is going to bend the rule for average Joe politician. If he's caught, he will go to prison. I recall a few years ago there was a brigadier general, retired brigadier general. He was accused of having taken education benefit for one of his sons to the tune of about £50,000 or thereabout, more than he was entitled, either £5,000 or £50,000. I can't readily remember now. But what was instructive is that this man was recalled from retirement. He was court-martialed. He was dismissed from the British Army, and he was imprisoned. All he did was that he claimed more than he was entitled to in child education benefit. The difference, the critical difference, is in the rule of law. Do they allow these infractions to pass? Do they pretend that they are not seeing the evil that has over? We are pretending we can't see what has happened to us. They don't pretend, they deal with it.
So guys, you have seen some of the videos that I've shared with you, especially those that have to do with Seyi Tinubu and what is happening. The dark man has reacted to that. But I have this video to share with you all. The JAMB result that came out, and it affected mostly the Southeasterners, It affected the 5 states in the Southeast and also affected Lagos State. And not until later, people started saying that the areas affected in Lagos are those areas that are Igbo dominated. So now this is an expert that was invited by JAMB to make the investigation. He has come out to say it was a human error. So somebody somewhere targeted the Igbos. Somebody somewhere targeted the Igbos. It's really so sad that we are living in a country where these kind of things can happen and nobody is called to question it. So, but this expert is saying that JAMB is not to be blamed, that JAMB is very transparent, but JAMB does not work alone. JAMB works with other people, other kind of companies that get contracts from JAMB during this exam. So it is them that manipulated what happened. So it was a human error. That tells you that it was intentional. So I'm just going to play this video for you to hear. He was on Channels Television.
Let's not use the word glitch. I think this is
not
actually
the full video, but just for you to get a little understanding of what I'm saying, that this expert, who was also invited by JAMB, has come out to say it was a human error. So it was intentional to fail Igbo children across Nigeria. I'm just wondering where we are heading to as a country. The hatred is in people's gene. If somebody can just sit down and say, oh, let's fail people from the Southeast, who knows when this actually started? Maybe this is not the first time they manipulated the system to work against Ndi Igbo. This is not the first time, but thanks to God that this time around they were caught. Also, I'm beginning to understand that the JAMB registrar is neutral because he was the one that called for this investigation. And I saw people like Mr. Osita Chidioka, and this guy now, he's also an Igbo guy. He runs all these companies. He's a tech guy. So he was invited. In short, let me just allow you listen to him for yourself.
Let's not use the word glitch. I think this is actually a clear human error. So I'm actually from JAMB system. So unfortunately, this happened. And we didn't know. When I just noticed that I studied patterns, I started noticing that the failure rate was too much. Somebody scored 281 2 years ago, scored 311, and the person is scoring 164. And you see a lot of patterns. Somebody that won the national mathematics competition is scoring 40. The best students in top schools are scoring 140 in JAMB. I said, no, there's something that is really wrong. And of course, we have a lot of data also in Educare. When I put it up online, I said, you know what, if you have issues, tell me. I got like 18,000 people make reports. And obviously, I know that there's something wrong. And that's why I had to say, you know what, we must get to the end of this. As I was telling you, I had at least over 100 people who have been writing me that they're about to take their lives. And you can see that JAMB is something that is very critical to the life of these children. So it is a must that we have to get to them. So fortunately, I said, let me first of all activate the Freedom of Information Act. When I activated it, and I wrote to JAMB and also wrote to the Senate and also wrote to the House. Fortunately, they reacted almost the next day. And then they engaged to allow us to come and look at the system. When we looked at the system and understood the architecture, we noticed something. There are two main clusters. They have the CAD cluster and they have the LAC cluster. And even within the LAC cluster, there's what they call the Lagos zone, there's what they call the Owerri zone, and some other parts. Of course, Kogi, FCT is part of the LAC cluster. So the big question was, why did it affect just these people, right? Why didn't it affect these same people in the same cluster? That means there's something really fishy that we need to dig into. I mean, one thing I really commend JAMB for is JAMB is actually a very transparent organization, and you can see the highest level of sincerity in them. However, there are people that they work with, right? Which, of course, they work with vendors. The point is, who are these vendors? And they were, for me, I was like, these people actually need to come for public scrutiny because we need to understand what exactly happened. And now that we found this, because probably this is the biggest, for the past 12 years, what has been happening? Because in technology, what it means is every year you improve on where you were. So if today we're experiencing disaster, we actually need to look back in the previous years. So I mean, at a glance, this is basically what happened. And now they have to fix. I recommended that they remark because doing a receipt in 48 hours is something, for me, I say it's not practicable. They insisted that they have to do it. And of course, they went ahead. A lot of people are happy for the fact they had opportunity to receive, but a number of people also haven't had the opportunity. So I would say, because I asked them a question, do we have the data? They said yes. If you have the data, why can't we just remark, right? The reasons are not so strong, right? I mean, I just noticed that they were more focused on the receipt, right? So, okay, no problem, let's receipt. So the receipts, hopefully, if not, no issues happen again. I mean, the children will actually see their scores. But this whole thing has actually been a lot of.
So guys, you have seen it. This is just a very short clip of that video, talking about what happened during JAM, that it was a human error. It was a human error. And, Ohanes Ndibo has come out to say that these children shouldn't receive this exam. Instead, JAM should award them 300 per student, 300 scores per student, since they don't have to pay for the mistakes of JAM. JAM is the cause of this problem. JAM is the cause of this problem. So why should children pay for the mistake of JAM? That's the argument. JAM is the one that hired those that they worked with that allowed this glitch to happen. And now JAM is saying that children should come and retake exam that they've taken. Because see, whether you like it or not all that sat for this exam are going to pass it. Because when you prepare for exam, you will write, everything will be good. But once you are done with that exam, you might just forget everything immediately, because most times it's cram work that people do. So telling these children to come back again to come and sit for this exam, they may even sit for this exam and may not even score good scores, because it's going to come with a whole lot of tension and panic and all that, which is not going to be good. So I think JAM should consider what Ndibo is saying, or Ohanes Ndibo. Now let's take a look at some of this reaction. This person said few things. They will rather re-examine than remark because the remark is cheaper. Remark, okay, they would rather re-examine than remark because the remark is cheaper. Remark is cheaper. And this person said those vendors should be investigated as soon as possible. If not, this stunt will happen again. And he went ahead to say those in charge of making JAM results since 1999 should be investigated too. So it's like this thing is deeper than we can see, because you can't even say for how long have they been hunting at Ndi Igbo, Igbo students. And does it mean that some of these vendors, they can just wake up and decide to fail a particular region, a particular state, a particular people? Can you imagine the level of compromise in the Nigerian system? And recently, somebody was on Channels Television. The person said, Nigeria is the only country where you have to take like 3 exams to gain admission into the university. You take JAM, you take WAEC, you take GCE, you take NECO. At the end of the day, the university you opted for will still give you another exam again to write. Before you know it, you've written like 3, 4, 5 exams for you to just get into one high institution. And the person's argument was, do you know the same NECO or WAEC that you write in Nigeria? America accepts it without any extra requirement. They will give you admission on the basis of the WAEC you wrote. You won't write JAM in America. The same thing in European countries. They will accept you without you going to write JAM there. But when it comes to Nigeria that now own the result, does not accept its own exam. Nigeria owns WAEC. Though it's a West African thing, but let's say Nigeria owns WAEC, owns NECO. But when you write it, they will not accept it except you further write JAM. So it's a whole lot, So you don't even trust what you have, but other countries trust it on your behalf. If your child passes now, the only thing that child can write is all these English exams, assuming you want to go to English school in the United States, you write all these English exams. But apart from that, WAEC is the only basis for your admission into that school. But in Nigeria, you'll be asked to write severally. That's really so sad. So this person say, you will still see these defenders in criminality maligning Mr. Onya, telling him how he is not right or continues to call it international issues. Igbos have suffered enough in the hands of the Nigerian government. And this other person tagged JAM and said, JAM has become a tool in APC anti-Igbo bigotry war. Just like INEC, JAM has lost credibility, and the fear now is that they can no longer act as an independent or fair exam body. Certain people in Nigeria kill the merit system, then they destroy the economy. This makes a lot of sense because, see, with this registrar of JAM, I so much believe in JAM. I used to love this man, because there were some reforms he did when he came newly into JAM, and I really love some of the things that he did. But now that these things are happening, one might be having a rethink. Is it that his mind has been corrupted, or is it really the vendors that did this? Has this been happening without his knowledge and all that? These are some of the questions people should actually ask. And this other person say, if they have the data, why can't they remark? How can our young generation be subjected to such trauma? Honestly, coming to write back this exam again, I know that the children might be happy that finally, thank God, they have the opportunity to retake. But I tell you, not everybody that retake it is going to make it, even if they passed it initially. Going to write this exam now, you see, you will have tension, panic, you just be subjected to fear. The things you know, you will not be able to write them boldly again like you would have done if it was just a normal exam. So I think that remark is good, or like Ohanes and Igbo have asked, that they should give Igbo, they should award these children 300 scores per head. I think that one is also acceptable. Now, this person say, in Nigeria, there is the fear that the Igbos are highly gifted people, and they are not quiet about it. So these strategies is to stop. These strategies to stop has been there. It was since the emergence of the APC government under Buhari that it was heightened. But the official bad government has taken it to another level. Who are the people working with JAM? Because the head can come out to shed crocodile tears in public. Whitish, those responsible are under underground perpetrating the planned strategy to destroy Igbos by spreading their scores in JAM and other exams. And well-meaning Igbo leaders should take this seriously and demand serious accountability and public scrutiny of all those responsible. Do we even have leaders? You can imagine if this thing had happened in the north. By now, everywhere will be shaken. I'm telling you. If this thing was to be in the north, let me read further. Those Igbo politicians in APC under this government should never be seen as sincere people and should not be part of this inquiry or on any inquiry on this. The North and the Southwest are afraid of the advancement of Igbos in all spheres of life, and that is causing panic among those people. And I'm not in any way surprised at how far they can go to undermine the progress of Ndi Igbo. So you have seen it. These are some of the reactions people are reacting, and I tell you, it's not looking good at all. You know, hating the Igbos is not going to solve any problem for this country. People who are gifted by God, they are gifted. You can't stop it. So for JAM to go against Ndi Igbo, you know, it's really so sad that children, innocent children, are meant to suffer. You know, children study. You know how the Southeast can study. Myself, I can remember my childhood. You know, then when we were in secondary school, how sometimes personally I would like go to one hidden place. I will read and read and read, and school will even close. And people will go home. I will go back there, stay there, and read and read and read. I know what it took me, you know, to prepare for my WAEC. But see the kind of frustration. So I can understand that the Igbos is either trading or you go to school. When you go to school, we believe that with school, you at least you have escaped poverty. You at least get job. If not that we are living in Nigeria where there is unemployment. You can imagine Igbos study. Even all these figures you see, like they tell you Lagos has the highest number of persons. Who are the most populous people in Lagos State? And they are mostly the Igbos. So these are people that really want the best for their future. But the Nigerian government is not really helping. Now, this person said, JAM simply exposed what happened in 2023 general election and is clearly showing Nigerians that there is fire on the mountain come 2027. So this person says, CTBO, imagine opted for receipt instead of remark. How did you mark it in the first place? So people are not happy that JAMB is saying these children should receipt. That it's better that these children, their scripts are remarked since they have the data. I don't even think this expert that just spoke on Channels Television, he said, he asked JAM said they have the data. But why not remark? They say they want to receipt. So I think this expert would have also helped to convince JAM on why they should remark and not receipt. So guys, I'm going to end this live session here. I don't know what you make of what is happening in Nigeria. So Tinubu was in Rome, in Vatican, and he told them that unity of Nigeria is work in progress. I don't know where the progress is. I don't know which work they have put in place. With all this level of marginalization, see what the Igbos went through after the elections in Lagos, because Tinubu lost Lagos. Igbos' properties were destroyed in the name of they were built in wrong places. These were people that bought their land, legitimately paid all the dues and all kinds of things. And it was still this through Lagos government, whatever, you know, you pay all these things. And then one day they will come and destroy that you built it on waterway. So I don't know. It's really so sad that people have got to go through all this because of the region they come from. And I just hope that all this will come to a stop. So guys, I'm going to end this live session here. I don't know what you make of what is happening in an Igbo. And the worst part is that we have Igbo leaders that cannot speak. Igbo leaders. It is shocking to the bones and marrows when people see that Igbo leaders are the reasons Nnamdi Kanu is still in jail. I still don't tend to understand it. I still don't tend. to understand what is happening to Igbo leaders. Have they been hypnotized? See what is happening in the north. Despite all the menace of Boko Haram, how many of their leaders have you seen coming out to condemn Boko Haram? They are busy granting them pardon, forgiveness, bringing them back into the society. These are people that have spied so many soldiers, spied civilians, destroyed churches, destroyed mosques, destroyed schools, destroyed everything. You have seen them unalive people in videos. They took how many Chibok girls, how many children, school children have been kidnapped and taken away by these groups. But today, the government is willing to forgive them. Many of the Nigerian military are amputated. It's either one hand has been cut off or one leg or two hands or two legs because they were fighting Boko Haram. Today, they have one leg or two or one or their both hands are cut off. But Boko Haram is being celebrated, being forgiven, being rehabilitated, being given taxpayers money. So that leaves a whole lot of questions on the table. So guys, I'm going to end this live here. I don't know what you make of this. Let me know in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.